Hey, what is going on? 8-Bit Bulldog here, and this video will be telling you all you need to know for the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 map, Dead of the Night. Now here's a rough description of the map. Dead of the Night takes place in a large European mansion containing a central area and 3 areas that branch out from the center. The map takes place before Voyage and Despair 9. For this map, starts the Chaos story chronologically. Disclaimer: the following gameplay footage is done in custom games. Black Ops 4 Zombies is pretty dang difficult, so this video is not an actual representation of what the game's difficulty is like. And, shocker, secondary disclaimer: this map is a glorified fetch quest containing a little over 40 spawn locations just for items. The point of this video is to inform you of the basics for the map, not go into every little detail. That's what Mr. Raffle Waffles is for. Okay, now here's just the basics for survival. When you spawn in, similar to Verrucht, your team will be split in 2, requiring you to make your way through the central area to continue on together. This map is pretty vast. While the layout isn't confusing, the map does contain a lot of details and corridors. There's a lot of things to remember in this map, so making it beyond getting 2 good guns may be a struggle for those new to the map or zombies in general. Catalyst Zombies and the Blight Father make a return, like all Chaos maps. However, Dead of the Night introduces 3 new enemies. Let's start with the Nosferatu. The Nosferatu is a form of a vampire that takes the place of the vermin for this map. They are agile and cause a red blood effect upon attack. In the later rounds of the game, a stronger version will appear. I'm talking about the Crimson Nosferatu. This version is much stronger and a lot more of a bullet sponge. They will ignore most attacks, traps, and abilities, and will run straight after you until they get to attack you. If you see a Crimson Nosferatu, they are priority number 1 to kill. The third and final special enemy added is the Werewolf. Once Pack-a-Punch is unlocked, these will spawn as boss zombies. There isn't too much special going on other than werewolves sprinting on all 4s the moment you're too far away. This enemy is just a bullet sponge, and the weak point being on its chest. Now on to the Sentinel Artifact, or the Chaos's version of the power. The Sentinel Artifact is rather easy to get on this map, requiring only the purchase of 2 doors to access. Gameplay of obtaining the Sentinel Artifact will be shown now.
By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
Who said that? Who's there? There. I think that was the right thing to do.
Alright, and just like the rest of this formulated video, on to Pack-a-Punch. To get to Pack-a-Punch, you must collect 3 tuning forks. To do this, you must go around the map and find 3 different vases containing crystals. Once the vase is destroyed and the crystal is filled with souls, you can see inside the crystal. You will see one of 3 different types of things: an object, a perk statue, or a clock. When you see any of these, you must go to that location, complete the task, and receive your tuning fork. When you have all 3, you may proceed to the blob of Prima Materia that blocks the entrance to the forest. Once you use the tuning forks, beware of what will jump out at you afterward. Gameplay of getting to the Pack-a-Punch will be shown now.
So many memories in here. Dressing Master Alistair, listening to his deepest thoughts.
You're in charge, yes? Tell me, is the baby ill? Lady says, you want to be careful with it. Sometimes it's a thin line between innocent and poison.
The billiards room. I cannot tell you how much money Master Alistair lost in here. Actually, I do know, down to the last penny. Appearances aside, I think this ghastly box might save my life. Are we seriously meant to confine ourselves to this sundial? Every little counts on a night like this. But even out here, we're still trapped. No. No, there's too many. Back veins in a nightmare. Too valuable to... Out of the frying pan into the fire. I do believe the time has come to run and never stop. This was not in my job description, I can assure you.
Now on to the section of the video where we go over what you can build. There are quite a few builds on this map, but I won't be going over all of them. Just the ones that are most beneficial. So let's start with the zombie standard, the shield. The locations are quite sporadic, but they have some consistency. I'll show you the locations of the parts soon. The other buildable you may need is the silver bullets. You will need these to upgrade the wonder weapon, which I'll get to that later. For the shield parts, you'll find them in the music room, the library, and the wine cellar. For the silver bullets, you must find 3 objects made of silver. Then you must melt the silver to get a chunk of molten silver. Afterward, you must collect 3 other ingredients. The first can be found in the graveyard, the next can be found in the greenhouse laboratory, and the final can be found by any of the fireplaces within the map. Once you have all of these, proceed to the library where you can make and use the silver bullets. Gameplay for all of these buildables will be shown now.
This will get put to good use. I'd say I earned this. I'll just tidy up here. The master often worked at these crafting tables. Perhaps we can use them to our advantage. If only he'd minded his worldly affairs as closely as he watched the stars. What is this smelly thing doing out here? How on earth will I explain this to the constables tomorrow? Come on, Godfrey, you've mucked out the stables often enough. Why do I get the feeling? Red blood, blue blood, none for you, bud. A shield would be lovely right about now. I may not be mechanically inclined. Well, it's not exactly Savile Row.
Alright, now here's the last and best part of the video. Getting the wonder weapon. The wonder weapon of this map is quite fascinating, honestly. It's a revolver ray gun, I guess you could call it. You can easily obtain this out of the mystery box. There is a way to get a free one, but it will not be included in this video. The wonder weapon is known as Alistair's Folly. It acts similar to the ray gun, but it is much more powerful. There are 2 upgrades to the Alistair's Folly, but this guide will only go over the first upgrade. To upgrade the Folly, you will need Prima Materia and metal parts, so you will need to craft silver bullets and the shield to do this. Use the shield on the wall in the library to unlock a secret panel for the metal parts. Pretty simple. And as for the Prima Materia, this is where it gets a little bit complicated. So, to get the Prima Materia, you must kill a werewolf with silver bullets. Keep in mind that you have to open the Pack-a-Punch in order to have werewolf spawn. Gameplay of the Alistair's Folly and getting and using the upgrade will be shown now.
And the meek shall inherit the earth. It's scorched earth, but I'll take it. Well, surely there are more appetizing things to eat than me. How many times have I dusted this bookcase? Premises. House rules. I'm getting the hang of this. Moment. Prima Materia. Where have I heard that before? My weapon grows frightfully light. Necessity is a mother of invention, and I am neck deep in necessity.
That is all you need to know for Dead of the Night. If I missed anything, leave it in the comments. If it is relevant enough, I'll put it in the description, and if there's a video that I can find for that, I will add a link to said video. So yeah, good luck on Dead of the Night, for it is a mess. It's a good map, but it's a mess, so have fun with it, and yeah, bye.